Hello and welcome to day one of the 5-minute mindfulness challenge. Each day we're going to spend up to 5 minutes being fully present with something that's actually with us all of the time. This means that we can call upon this technique whenever we need to give us some brief respite from the ups and downs of everyday life, and we can actually reset our nervous system. And today that thing is going to be our body. We're going to do a simple standing body scan. We spend so much of our lives up in our heads that actually by coming down into our bodies, it can help us to anchor ourselves into the present moment and literally get out of our own heads. So if you aren't able to stand, then don't worry. It's fine to do this exercise either sitting or lying down as well. But if you are, then I'd recommend that you do it standing today. Practice this now by listening to the video, but what I'd then recommend is that you try and replicate this exercise at any point during the day when you find that you're standing around for a few minutes. So it might be that you're waiting for somebody or something, you may be in a queue somewhere or just waiting for the kettle to boil. Just repeat this really simple body scan. It should be something that you can remember how to do quite easily. So to begin, just stand or sit as tall as you can. Imagine that there's a string coming out of the top of your head and it's pulling you up towards the ceiling. Look down towards your feet, and if it feels right to do so, then you can gently close your eyes. Just focus on the feeling of your feet on the floor. And see if you can get a sense of the solid earth beneath you, holding and supporting your weight. Just ask yourself, what sensations can you feel in your feet? Are they warm or cold? If you've got socks or shoes on, can you feel the contact of these with your skin? Now move your awareness up through your calves and shins and up to your knees. And just notice any sensations you can feel in this part of your body. We're not getting caught up in thinking about these, we're just gently noting what's going on for us right now in our body. And then carrying on, moving the awareness up through the thighs and the upper legs and into the pelvis. Pause here and just take a deep breath in and imagine you're filling the pelvis up with air. Now continue to move your attention up the body into the area of the belly and the lower back. Just notice if you're holding on to any tension, if you've got any sensations of pain in this area. It can be quite common. How does your tummy feel? Is it empty or full? Just making a mental note as if you were some kind of alien that's come down to Earth and is discovering the human body for the first time. Just notice what's going on for you. We're carrying on up the body now through the mid-back, upper back, and into the chest, and all the way up to the shoulders. Are you holding on to any tension here in the shoulders? This is where a lot of us carry our tension around with us. But what does it feel like? Does it feel tight, uncomfortable? Are your shoulders hunched? Or does actually it feel fine and relaxed? What happens if you just try and release that tension? Doesn't matter whether the tension does release or if it stays for now. We're just becoming mindful of what's going on for our body and how it responds when we bring awareness to it. Now finally move the attention up through the neck and the throat, into the face and the head. What expression are you holding on your face? Can you feel any tension being held, perhaps in the jaw or around the eyes? And now we're going to expand our attention to take in the whole body again. For a few seconds, just become aware of your whole body stood here in this present moment. If you closed your eyes at the beginning, you can now open them. And when you're ready, you can bring this standing body scan to an end. You've completed your first mindful meditation. Now, it can be really useful if you've got a notebook or journal, or if you just want to grab your phone and get the notes section, just to jot down each time you do this, how it felt. What did you notice? Were there any areas of the body that did feel tense? What happened when you tried to release that tension? Try and practice this exercise, like I say, throughout the day. Whenever you find yourselves waiting around, standing around, waiting for the kettle to boil is a good one. And just note down if it changes in any way and how you feel at the end of it. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 2.